Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another World Predictions reading. Okay, so I just heard before I turned the camera on, Prince Andrew is called to the palace. Don't know what that's about. And then I was given the cards Israel and attack. So I don't know if there's some sort of wealth attack. There's definitely going to be sanctions here. Definitely going to be sanctions. Okay, so before we get into it, just want to say a big thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so very, very much, and to all of you returning all the time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sara.curranross, and I'm a psychic medium, a channeler, an empath, alien encrypted communicator, because that's one of my substacks is called. So if you welcome, and if you want to check out more, please check out the substacks. I also have some personal readings that you can look at, and look at booking in. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm also an author, and you can check out my books on Inky. All of the details are in the description. Okay, and you can join this channel as well. Yes, I never mention that now. I always forget. You can join the channel. I do a lot of exclusive videos, especially for the Orion membership. So, and I really try to get these videos on earlier on there. And some I can do, and other times the loading times just don't work because, and I've had that recently, because Spirit will tell me what time they have to go out. So... But yeah, I'm going to be changing the memberships up to make them a little bit better for everyone, okay? So watch this space. And I'm also doing some more cards. I have Archangel cards here now that are, angel cards. And I'm going to be doing pictures for them, things like that. So watch this space. Going to have like 2 decks coming out. Eventually, I'm going to have this shop back. It's all going to happen. Okay, so we have the Orb of Vision. This is what they gave me today. The Orb of Vision. Now that's interesting because I've just heard the Orb of Future Vision. Okay, because what they show me, if you're new on here, I physically see spirit. I see into dimensions, all sorts of things, aliens, the works. And I have these... There's no other way to describe them, UFO, and they're craft, okay? But they're in like they're an orb, they are a sphere. Some are big, some go small, some are huge, and they fly around in the sky. I personally think they can make them either huge, small, or whatever. And what they do is they'll project images at me. I've seen them sit here and project, and I can see all the people inside them. Yeah, it's that weird. So that's what that's talking about, the Orb of Vision. So they're not giving me any more there, but Orb of Vision is important here, and it may be in relation to Israel and this attack. And we've got Archangel Sariel. Is he the fallen one? I don't know if he's got light on that. And the last one, Archangel Cassiel. Now he's about tears, I heard, and the woes of the world, and that kind of thing, seeing what goes on in the world. And I have meditation. I end up having a conversation with my guides and getting annoyed about what's going on in the world. You call yourself angels? Can't you sort it out? So it's interesting that they've given me that. I haven't finished the cards. They've just said I had to start with them today. So, and Sariel, the fallen ones. Attack. So, Orb of Vision. Okay, I'm going to put that one. I've got this little easel. I've used them before. And I'm going to put that on there, the Orb of Vision. Okay, so let's go to the cards and see what else we can get out. Where would you like me to go? You want me... All right. So, again, I've had somebody else ask about these cards. I'm really sorry. I haven't answered you on the comments because I don't know the name. I explained yesterday having trouble. They just came in a little bag from Etsy, and I can't remember the name. I can't find any of the stuff with it, and it doesn't have the name on the bag. So stupid, I know, but that's the way it is. And but if you go onto Etsy and you put in Gothic and steampunk cards, they will come up. You'll just see them. Okay. Unfortunately, they're not cheap. And so, but yeah, Etsy. Oh, what's going on then? So we have 2 of Wands. It's almost like waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to happen. There's a pause here. A pause in the fighting. Pause in the fighting in Israel. I just heard Iran is still yet to use its weapon. I've been getting for ages that Iran wasn't finished, that it was going to come in with tanks and go to the Israeli border and attack. And that's what they're saying now. So that's why we're getting Israel an attack. But there's definitely something about sanctions here as well. We've got the fallen ones here, so I don't know. I keep getting about the Illuminati. I don't know why, but I do. There's a lot of manipulation going on. Archangel Cassiel as well. So let's see what else we get. Waiting for a message from Trump. Don't know. Somebody put something very interesting on. I just saw it before I came on here. Wanted to know what was going to happen when Trump did go, about all the people who had supported him and how they were going to feel. Were they going to leave? What was going to happen. So let's see if we get anything about that today as well. I keep getting lights on letters. So I had a light on the letter E and the letter R. E-R. That's like Elizabeth Reigns. Ooh. Because that's what you've had, as you used to say on the Thin Blue Line. Oh, God, it was so funny. They had to put the coat of arms up on the wall. This is like done in the 90s, this TV programme, comedy with Rowan Atkinson and that. You'll know from movies, Johnny English and Mr. Bean. And he was the commander, the superintendent, whatever, in charge of the police station. And he's, the has to, one of them kept calling, the needs to be put on the wall. So that's interesting. Elizabeth Reigns. Definitely something about E as well. Lots of E's. 3 E's, 4, and an A. Don't know why they've done that. And something about attack. They put the light on attack. There's some sweeping change coming in here. Truth to be known. Apparently, Iran is quite advanced in its weaponry now. Intel showed it was going to be attacked. There was a lot moved. Underground. Okay, so I'm seeing like a missile coming up from underground. That's what I'm getting. On the top. 9 of Pentacles. This is about independence. Somebody trying to get independence. So it could be talking about Palestine here. The state will be recognised by all European countries, including the UK. The US is hesitant. Next 2 to 4 weeks, it could be imminent. This is going to cause a lot of arguments in the UN. Something about wealth. What is going on here? An invitation. Four of Wands. An invitation that should not be taken. Right, I've got the song by Donna Summer. I had it the other day, State of Independence and a white flag, having to surrender and acknowledge the state of Palestine. There you go. State of Independence, I used to love that song. Page of Pentacles. There's something about wealth with this, a connection to the wealth. People scrabbling for connections to it. Something about wealth, rebuilding. I don't know. I've got a page of Pentacles. I haven't really watched The Sandman, but these cards remind me of that. I couldn't watch The Sandman when they got rid of the little dragon. That was it. I was horrified. So I couldn't watch anymore. Apparently the cast had to have counselling because of it. I was like, no way, I'm not watching that. Oh dear. It talks about sacrifice, yeah. Giving something up, having to sacrifice something to keep independence. It's Palestine as well. There's some sort of negotiations, coming back to the drawing board, to the table, having to give something up. Hamas will be driven out. 2 more hostages are going to be released as surprise. I just heard Trump speaks to Netanyahu on the phone and it's not good news. So I don't know what that's about. Nine of Swords. Oh, it's something that causes a lot of worry. This is invasion. Okay. And we've got Temperance. Israel is chomping at the bit to invade Iran. Something banged out there. A truth coming forward. Fighting wars on all sides. A truth that must be seen, acknowledged and surrendered to by Israel. Okay, a trap for the soul, all this fighting. Now, I know people, you have to, when this first started, go in and get Hamas, definitely. But this has gone to the point of starvation. This is disgusting. It's too far, okay? Overwhelmed, too much. And it's sick, quite frankly. Sick. So, and you know my thoughts on it. So, following the star. I've heard if they don't stop shelling, there is a move to send a message direct from God, hitting the Gold Dome place in Jerusalem, and now a synagogue. But it'll be like lightning. It'll be like what happened to like the top, from what was it? Yeah, because wasn't it the Bishop of Durham? I actually saw him because I'm confirmed Church of England, and I went to confirmation classes. I'm different now. I'm very, to be perfectly honest with you, I've lost a lot of faith from what's happened in the past few years to both myself and my son, and but I'm very. I take bits from all religions. Interfaith is the best way to describe it. And I was counselled by an interfaith minister, actually. But we went to see the Bishop of Durham. And this was back in the 90s. This is before I got married. So this is before 93. Bishop of Durham. And he was saying things like he didn't believe in the Immaculate Conception. Now, the church I was getting confirmed in was pretty high Church of England. The priest, the vicar, he used to chant and all sorts. It was very high church, and it just was. I didn't know until my mum said to me. Oh, this high church, whatever. But when that happened, York Minster was struck by lightning. And they reckoned it was in retaliation. I mean, it's the weather, but they reckoned it was a sign from God. And it's going to be something like that. And I just keep hearing, let my people go. There will be a state of Palestine. Okay? It's going to have to be. Okay, and we've got... and I know what people think about things like that. This is not my political affiliation. This is what the message I'm getting. If you don't like it, you don't agree with it, you don't have to. Take it up with God and Spirit, okay? We've got King of Swords. So something, it's almost like a deal is going to be fleshed out. There's a lot of military here. Somebody's going to say it could be Trump. I don't know. It could be a mixture of people. UN, Starmer's definitely in there. I'm seeing him. And there will be concessions made. There will be things taken out. But the surrendering, I'm seeing a white flag. Okay. They will get the rest of the hostages back, apart from one who will be found, deceased. So, it has been for a while. Check the tunnels under the hospital again. That's what I'm getting for that. Something about the US is the King of Swords here. Okay, is there anyone else involved? I don't know why I've got it like, I keep thinking because I did, instead of just the U as in you, as I would write UK, it looks like us as well sometimes. Spring, something happening in spring with that. A deal, I don't know, some sort of deal. There's going to be a war by spring as well in the Middle East on all fronts. The food aid trucks are going to be attacked again. There's going to be a road closed, 2 roads closed. It's going to cause even more international condemnation. Yeah, well, your angels, get out there and help those people, please. Oh, yeah, we've got royalty again. Alien fleet. Oh, really? Illuminati. Dark one. Great, wonderful. Should we get 2 more from here? There's some sort of vision of the future, apocalyptic vision of the future that's going to be realised. I don't... 5 of Cups, something being rejected out of the blue. The Hermit, guidance. The guidance is not well received. Refusing to acknowledge the truth. This is all to do with Israel. That woman up there, she looks fantastic, as in, she's fit, as in, oh God, that sounds wrong. As in, going to the gym, everything. I look at her and I think, oh God. Every summer I swell up and I just, And I have been losing, but you wouldn't think it. And I just look at her and I think, bloody hell, why you look like that? Queen of Pentacles. There's something about wealth. There's something about money and being independent here. Financially independent. The state of independence. Something has to be rejected for this to happen. I don't know what this is. This is something about Canada. Pulling away more from the US. And yes, the person who put the AUKUS thing in, yes, I still get. I'd completely forgotten that the USA were involved in that. But I still get Canada having some involvement with that. Joining it, I don't know. So I don't know. But there's definitely something about Canada and wealthier. Israel taking wealth from somewhere. There's a lot going on about money in this war. Call from the future. Money taken, money drained. Russian. They're still on track for that, still trying to get the money, trying to get through a firewall. Thanks for showing me Barclays. That's kind of scary. Eight of Pentacles, still working on it. But there's definitely something about Canada being more independent, but being able to like upgrade and go into certain deals. Something about the G7 and AUKUS, which is Australia, UK, and USA. US. It's to do with submarines. But definitely there's going to be some involvement with Canada. So, anything else with these? I just want you want the one off the top. It's like somebody's working at something, but they don't say someone looking over their shoulder there. So there could be that this is expected. There's alerts going out, being watched, being prepared for this happening, trying to block them getting in. I don't know. This can also refer to what I'm getting as well at the same time is somebody looking over the shoulder, intruders. I'm seeing that, what's that advert where the woman or the man sitting at their computer and as they're doing it, they're doing their banking or whatever, and you just see these people in hoodies keep coming over and looking, trying to find out, their password and things like that. And it's supposed to represent people trying to get in. There's something like that going on. High profile accounts, government accounts, and government intelligence. Okay. Do we need this one? Yeah, removal. I always see this as removal of money backstabbing. The 3. I don't know if this is Israel feeling backstabbed by the 3, which would be US, UK, and Europe. Everything's in 3s, and it was really weird. I watched a Star Trek episode about them being stuck in time again. Everything was 3s on that, so there's definitely something about transforming, something changing, getting a lot of 5s again as well. Okay, where do you want me to go to put all them up there? I don't know if the Illuminati. I'd love to know what the Illuminati are up to as well. Yes, I'm going to ask more about that intruder. They've just reminded me of that. Somebody asked me to. I want to know more about that, what that's all about. I don't like it either. Somebody's very happy. This is the 10 of Vessels, which is the 10 of Cups, happiness, but it's short-lived. Insecurity, feeling attacked. King of Wands. Trump. I always see Trump as the King of Wands and world. He sees himself as the Emperor, but I see him as the King of Wands. Okay, protecting something to do with wealth. Protecting wealth. This could be to do with tariffs again. Protecting secrets as well. Epstein files, other secrets to come out. I'm saying something. Somebody's trying to distract me, spirit. But it's not part of the reading, so I'm going to ignore them. Okay. Study shouldn't ignore them. Why shouldn't I ignore them? No. Interference again. Go away. Okay, so we have 7 of Vessels, mourning. Mourning something, not able to let go. Something to do with state of independence. And we've got the bear. Finally coming out of the cave. I don't know. To see the sun. To see the truth. Who is this then? I'm just hearing intruder alert, like on Star Trek. 5 of hours. Hours? 5 of hours. 5 of arrows, frustration. Not being heard, Israel. Feeling like they're going it alone all the time. UK. Where do you want to try them? Something happening very fast. There's some sort of attack here. Definitely attack. I'll go into these in a minute. When I've got these other ones out, and I'll tell you what they are. Interesting. Somebody feels like they've got their back up against the wall. They're not being heard. Something coming at them full force. I'm seeing like a tidal wave again. This could be emotion as well, though. Unexpected. Family. This could be alliances, groups. I just heard groups of English-speaking people. An unexpected betrayal. Now I'm seeing Trump. Trump feels betrayed about something. Somebody's got their back against the wall, being attacked. Well, is this Ukraine? No. It's all to do with Israel at the moment. It's UK and family. Starmer could be leading this. I got a tap there. Coming down hard. Sanctions. Not let them get away with this. There is a possibility, like I said, of airstrikes if they don't listen. Got space travel. I'm getting like G-force. Wow. G-force. I don't know what's happening with that. Space travel. Morning. Do you know what they're showing me? Are you showing that to me? Have I got that correct? I don't know if there's a woman with a space shuttle. Now, no, it's not the teacher, though. It's another woman. She was standing on the side in a photograph. There's something about space travel. I'm seeing the, I don't know if she's trying to come through. And I'm hearing a Colonel Jones as well. I don't know why this is happening. But something to do with space travel. We saw more than we let on. It's time to look for the truth. It must be seen. And shouting. Don't know what's going on there. It's only, what is it? It's only Tuesday, isn't it? So yeah. So there's something about things being hidden. This could be about spacecraft, aliens, whatever it is. But these people are trying to come through, and I don't know if they were on was it the Columbia that went down? Yes, it was Columbia. I remember watching it live when it happened. It was awful. Some truth going to come out about that accident as well. Looking into it more for some reason. There's a lot of files, a lot of things that have been hidden that are going to come to light. But there's people saying something. I don't know if something interfered with them. 1 hour. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. It could be happening in 1 hour. I don't know. Can you get more on that, please? There's some woman standing at the side in a uniform. Like astronaut. Like ready hair. I just heard turbulence as expected. I don't know. I've got alien invasion. I think there's something to come out. I don't know if there's a whistleblower like Grush coming forward about this, about saying things when they were in the space shuttle and it being made known. I don't know if they've got footage. They've got footage. Okay. And there's something about the accident coming through as well. We've got fairy, elemental, whatever, distant. Sabotage. Somebody could have something attached to them, like an elemental, deliberately trying to sabotage them. But at a distance, this is done at a distance, and this could be spell work on somebody. I know how to do that. Can you get off? Sorry, that's creepy channeling from my stalker spirit, but I am told I have to hear both sides so we can get the bigger picture here. Don't worry, I am very, very protected. Around me is a shield of high vibing beings, angelics, and Anubis, Sekhmet, Thor. I keep saying a lot about Thor because I keep saying a lot of lightning. There's definitely something about storms coming in here as well. A lot of storms. There's a table, I can see loads of people sitting around it. It's just like Illuminati, some secret organization, something powerful, and the table being broken half by Thor. People trying to influence the direction of the world will be called to task. Okay, so this one. The Woodward. So what's that about? Number 11, awakening. This is awakening to the world, to the divine beings within the forests, within the world that are not seen. The shapeshifters who protect the elements. Okay. We've got 9 of vessels. That's like shaman thing, isn't it? 9 of vessels, which is generosity. There's something about calling on the world to hear them. It's something with the soil. The nutrients in the soil have degraded to the point of no return. The trees cannot grow anymore like they used to. The rot has set in. The tree of life is dying. Thank you. Okay. Watching you, watching me. Right. Okay. So we're getting Intruder's face again. The ski mask, everything. If you want to know more about that, last few readings, really. The one I did last Monday. I think let's have a look. See where we are going with this. I'll just see what's on the clock there. 33. Okay, we've got eggs, something hatching. A plan hatching. Now, I was right about the, do you remember I said a gunman goes on the loose and there was something happened in New York, wasn't there? Was it New York? I'm pretty sure it was New York. A police officer got killed. I'm so sorry about that. It's awful. You know, I'd rather be wrong. Because hopefully we can get off the timelines for some of these, horrible things. The cat intuition here. Because I don't feel this guy in the ski mask has got anything to do with my stalker spirit who's determined to get through my shield. No. Got nothing to do with that. Just confirmed it as well. Look, space as well. Look. Alien. It's confirming, isn't it? cat, intuition. She looks like she's seen something she just doesn't want to see, or it's really, shocking. Or it's almost like paralyzed with fear. I don't know who's trying to get through here. Okay. All right, okay. I just heard that Idaho 4 is not on the cards here. The call. We had call from the future, didn't we? This is let's just say it's an unaliving spree. This person's going on fertility. I'm not telling them that. This person, I like screaming. I like hearing screaming. I do not wish to channel this man. I don't know if it's literally, he likes the movie as well, whether or not this person is going to call people. But it's something about sneaking into houses. Oh God, do I have to? Can I not have something nice? I am a monster. I am a hybrid monster. That's what he believes. That's what he is. So I can act out my base what? Instances. I don't know what that. You're not making sense. Yeah, warrior. This person stalks victims, could possibly call them, pretend to be a salesperson, something like that, speaks to them, and then it's a heavy breathing as he does. He makes them nervous and uneasy. And then he goes in. But he's watched them for months. He writes about them in journals. Oh, Bond villain. Remember, we keep getting Michael. So it's somebody who thinks that kind of thing. He may target spiritual people. He target, now when I say spiritual, could be religious people as well. So people who consider themselves really religious. 2 forest areas, something Massachusetts. This is on the cards to happen within the 5 weeks. He wears a mask, but in the sense of, they're giving me the movie. Is it American Psycho? I have never seen it, but something like that. I don't like this. On the bottom. I'm a child of nature. Could be environmental issues here with them as well. Okay. Oh, I just got warning for a fit, so if I start shaking, please forgive me. An offer. 7 of Wands. This person, I don't know who they are. They keep coming across the internet at me. They want to compete, and I don't know why. They may single out other readers and things like that. They want to compete. They want to see how far I can track them with my vision, with my channeled messages. They want to know more about me and possibly other readers. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, so that's 4 of Cups. I can see this person. He thinks, yeah, he's in charge. And wants to compete. We've got 7 of Wands, which is all about, competition and defending your corner. Oh, great. Alien hybrid. They put light on the alien. Could be somebody who's actually alien walking around. You don't know, a hybrid. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, somebody from the past. 6 of Cups. Stood, I gave you an offer once and you didn't take it. I've had a couple of strange things, and I got told by a medium friend that there was somebody following me across the internet, and he was very dark, but I'd always picked that up. And I got a message once. It was kind of odd, but oh great, are you threatening me? I wouldn't. Change. I am threatening you. Why let me channel this? Just heard. Needs to be heard. Needs to be known. This is somebody who's coming after light workers, things like that, to know that they can't get far because they'll see the shield around you. They can see the shield around you. Okay, wonderful. So they say intruder. So if there's somebody like that around you, whatever, for God's sake, go to the police, get help, get advice. Do not dally, all right, with that, because this person's living. I can get messages from people who are living. It's the higher self speaking to me. The higher self can visit me. It's all sorts of things. They don't like me talking about this because they want these gifts. They want what what I have, what other people have. You're not my emperor. Go away. 4 of Pentacles, withholding information, wants to keep a great distance. I've had people who have been telling me they'll meet me somewhere, for book things, for whatever collaborations, and I've realised at the last minute. That was one good thing about my ex-husband. He was like, no. And I had a few things like that. One convinced me he was a football player. And I wasn't interested in him because he was a football player, because A, I was married, and B, I'm not into football at all. But can I just say, congratulations, girls, Lionesses, we won the Euro Cup again. Brilliant. Well done. But this person knows how to come. He could be influenced by something dark. We've definitely got elemental influence, possibly. We've got Queen of Pentacles. Wants to ruin the stability and security of light workers, so they're fixed on that and not the job that they're doing. Great. Right, I've talked about this. Now, this is a different woman to who we've been talking about on the previous videos about the woman with the long dark hair. There's a woman in here. She's a witch. She helps this stalker guy, and she's got long dark hair, and she just keeps coming in at the side of my vision here. She comes, I'm seeing her more in my mind's eye, but I can see her outline. I've been seeing loads of faces full on up. I woke up in the middle of the night. I could see all these faces going on like this at me now. Go away. They're all trying to get through the shield. I get things on the necrometer before, like, where are you? Because they can't see me. I'm behind the shield of all these beings. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Again, another invitation coming forward. You're not picking up my invitation. So if you could feel somebody in the energy that shouldn't be there, okay? See, there's the alert. Here it comes. That's to warn you. Somebody hovering around trying to get through your protection, to influence you. Give you an invitation to the dark. Be aware of that. At least 10 light workers, 10 of you experiencing that. This may be in your dreams as well. So be aware of that. Can be soul family. Interesting. Coming through your family. There could be something there. Watch that. Is there anything else you'd like to say about that? Building. The 3. Okay. Just be alert. And if you need to, go and get help. What do you want? Do you want them? You want them back, do you? Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Something happening in the fall. There's a lot happening in the fall. I keep saying fall, autumn, we say in the UK. We've got tradition, 9 of Stones. These snakes, I'm seeing lots of snakes. Sorry if you don't like them. I don't like spiders, and I will avoid cards that have them in. It depends on it. If it's like too much right in my face, then I can't go anywhere near it. 9 of Stones, tradition. 9 of that 9 of Stones is Pentacles, yeah. So that's about a 9 of Pentacles is about independence and luxury. But look at this person. It's like they know what's coming towards them, and they've caught the snake. So you may be going to find out who this person is, or what's going to happen. This is on world scale. And the person with the eyes has got their eyes closed, keeping focus. These aren't, I always call them antenna. I know it's a stag's antlers or whatever, but it's like your connection to the divine here. Yeah, keeping you connected. It's almost like they're trying to disrupt that connection. Okay, so you may have had some strange experiences, strange dreams. I had something very strange last night. And now the dream is part of the message. There's a lot about getting into people's heads, influencing them a certain way. Okay, so this could be about, what that person was saying about the ones who supported Trump. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into that, because people are entitled to, have their views about things, and none of us are right all at the same time and what have you. So, but I had a very strange dream, and put it this way, I'll go into detail on my Substack about it, but it was somebody, I don't know where I was. I was out in this big bus with a whole load of people. We stopped somewhere and we went into this place, and there was all sorts of weird things going on. But like somebody had gone and left it. It was almost like spies from another world or something had been in there. They'd been doing things. And a person in it, they suddenly collapsed on the floor, and this thing came out of their ear. It was like a creature. And what it reminded me of, and it was horrible. It was trying to go back in. And what it reminded me of was, again, they'll always refer me to Star Trek, because some of them speak visual language. And Wrath of Khan, where Chekhov and another guy, they get these things put in their head by Khan to control them, their thoughts. Okay, so there's a lot of like mind control going on here, influencing, magician with words speaking, and it's to destroy them from within. There's a lot of that going on. Destroy them from within. So you actually destroy the self. So everybody's on edge. Everybody, the one destruction here, all these interdimensional beings. We've talked about it in previous videos. And somebody's wanting to do that as well. It's like Intruder. And it's changing the way you see things, flipping it on its head. And what that is about freeing. I had a very strange experience that I was able to, a lot of heaviness lifted last night. There was a lot of light came in. I had some realizations, and it was like this heavy cloud that had been on me. I was able to just lift it up, and it disappeared, and it was all light. So there's something about thought control, manipulation. There's a lot of that going on. This could be media, whatever it is. And that's going to be clear. Once you realize that is happening, you can clear it, and it will have no power over you again. And what the heck that's all about, but I'm having to say it. So let's see what else we've got. I might do another quick video after this to see if we get any more. Oh yeah, Men in Black. So now these are the other type of Men in Black. Is that correct? The bots. It's definitely, and it's really strange because I go to Carluccio's here, and it's a restaurant, Italian, and it's lovely where it is, and I sit outside. It's fantastic. I often write there and everything, but I've got all this stuff. I'm getting to be on friendly terms because I go a lot, and I did when I lived in Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire, and there was one there. There isn't one there now, and I was talking to an Italian lady. She come back from Sicily, and she was saying a few things. She says, you come back here and everybody is on edge. You can just feel it. Everybody's on edge and very nervous, picking up something in the air. I don't know, but it's like keeping us on this red alert like this all the time, and in flight or fight, so that eventually we just, do things, and it causes destruction. And it's mind control. So I don't know when, what I think about all this stuff, but this is what I'm getting, and I have to tell you. And feeling intimidated and watched all the time. People are picking it up in the air. And from what I've seen, hell yeah, it's happening. I physically see it around me all the time. It's happening right now. Right now. So if you ever pick anything up, let me know. Because when it gets into the autumn again, I'll do some videos for Substack, and that way you can try and see all the faces that go over mine. Lots of people have seen them. Some people don't, and they get frustrated. And you've just got to wait. You've got to build your gifts up. But you can see all these beings. Yeah, and you can see what's going on around us. And again, somebody asked me about Moon. I mentioned her. She really gets all this as well. And she's Moon. I know you can't, it's hard to find her on the internet because I think 13 Moon keeps coming up and other people. But she's Moon with a little alien face and she's in Australia. And she's brilliant. She's great. She's wacky with it. She's fantastic. And she sings. So... check it out. Oh, look, here we go. Whoa, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. A war victory coming up. What's that one? Married. Demon. Okay, Navy. Hidden. Ooh. Ring. I keep seeing that ring around me here. Anything else? I am alone. Secret. I work alone. This is the intruder guy again. And then that one, I don't know why that one's lying like that. I don't even remember putting them like that. This isn't over. I keep getting this Anubis. I'm not who you think I am. And Virgo. Everywhere here, Virgo. And I had that the other day. Now, I know Anubis is around me. And I know that Stalker comes around me. And I always get... what I got was, as if he was talking to him, this battle isn't over. Anubis. Trying to get in. There's a war that's been waged against the light workers, and that's what I've had to talk about today. 55 on the clock there, okay? So just be aware of it. But is there anything else coming up about the world that we need to know about? Guardians. You're guarded. Yeah, but as I say, awakening. There's a lot of people going through awakening right now. So that's what's heightened. As a nuclear deterrent. Ah, okay. And for wisdom about that. That's been blocked. Backstabbing for money. Expansion. Responsibility. This expansion. Yeah, you see, this is Canada. That's what I was saying at the start. There's some big expansion. Not them, just ignore them. Yeah. There's some big expansion going on in Canada. Okay. This is Trump backstabbing for money. Jupiter's all about the planet of expansion. Responsibility is heightened. This is all in Canada. So there's a big expansion of wealth going on for Canada at the moment. Going to be invited into certain places. So that's just what I'm getting. Okay, anything else? I've got to leave it there. So increase in wealth. With the increase in wealth, there is some responsibility. Having more of a say on the world stage than previously. And having a voice about economy, autonomy, and security at the top of Canada, Arctic. I've got to leave it there. All right. I hope you found that interesting. Maybe you'll join me in the next one. It'll probably be shorter. I'll put that out later as well. And what else? Yeah, please, if you want a personal reading, please check in the description for all the information you need. And please check out the Substacks. I will be putting some new stuff on there very shortly. I'm going to say about this Intruder. It's not finished yet. I wrote about the Hitman thing on there. On the Will Predictions one, which is channeling Will Predictions through the chaos. And then there's channeling through the world storm, which is where I talk about all the things that happened to me as well. So, but I mix them out. You get predictions on all of them. So, yeah, check them out. And yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please get these messages out wherever you can. I'm not ashamed. I don't care. Get them out. And thank you to those of you who are doing that. Thank you to all my wonderful members for joining as well. Thank you. I know there's more of you in there. Please consider joining. I'll be doing, by the end of the week, there'll be another video on there for Orion. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Thank you so very much for watching. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and keep the faith. Yeah, we can get off these awful timelines as well. The awful ones anyway. Take care. See you next time. Bye.